Welcome to News Now, your highlights of the week's news and views. In News Now this week, have you given up watching Days of Our Lives? Had enough of the Kardashians? Perhaps you've written idols off as so last year. Never mind, you're in good company. Many people share your sense of boredom, that TV isn't what it used to be. That feeling that you've had just about enough of all that stuff that's dished up on your TV screen as entertainment. There is an option. It isn't as nasty as you might have feared, and it's a lot more entertaining than you might have wanted to believe. Video games. Of course, they have as little connection with the real world as all that so-called reality TV, but many of them are good. Okay, don't believe me. Ask your kids or ask someone who plays them quite often. Here's something to keep an eye out for. You've seen them in many science fiction movies, those bionic eyes that can do amazing things. Superman had X-ray eyes. The Terminator's eyes had range-finding and telescopic power. And someday, we might have all those powers. American researchers are testing contact lenses that can show a visual display of data and information other than what you're actually looking at. It's the first step, they say, towards the development of lenses that someday will be able to receive data from distant sources such as cell phones. That means reading messages or receiving email and color pictures sent to you. In other words, staying in touch without the blink of an eye. Go on, be happy. You'll soon be on holiday, perhaps at one of our amazing seaside cities and towns. While you're there, abandon the self-catering and evening cooking at least a couple of times and treat yourselves to a restaurant meal so close to the sea, it might splash a salty drop into your wine glass. We've selected some great beach dining spots around South Africa's coast. Find them in News Now. Had enough of your suburban home's bland shape and boring square rooms? Try some design inspiration from a few of the world's quirkiest houses. There's a fantasy home that looks like a snail, a converted water tower, even a pyramid. Check them out. You try to reduce your electricity bill in whatever way you can, and you believe you're badly treated by Eskom. But many people elsewhere in Africa may see it as a problem they'd love to have. You see, you, as average South Africans, use almost twice as much electricity as average per-person consumption around the world. Libya, surprisingly, is not far behind us. Here in South Africa, we use 3 times more electricity than the average person in Namibia, and about 30 times more than the average Kenyan. No, don't switch off your TV. But you might want to see whether any lights are burning unnecessarily in any other part of the house. Check out the figures in News Now. Fast and shiny new trains, new buses and bus routes, amazing new sports stadiums, more modern airports, cleaner downtown areas. All part of South Africa's continuing urban revival that's making at least some of our cities a lot slicker and in tune with the times. More and more people are moving to the cities, and the urban centers have to accommodate them and meet the modern demands. If you live in Johannesburg, Cape Town, or Durban, you will have seen and lived with some of the changes happening around you. It's all in the cause of better cities. It's all in News Now this week. News Now, the magazine for busy people, on sale now.